Hello and welcome to our first cardio interval training video. We are going to be going through a quick warm-up, 30 seconds of each move. We're going to do a little bit of a warm-up stretch, and then we're going to have 2 circuits, which is really going to get your heart rate up and get that cardio going. So we're going to start out with our warm-up. I'm going to have you start with a jog. You're starting to stay nice and light in those toes, warming up that body. Keeping your core tight and pulled in. And just warming it up. Again, going at your own pace. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. We got 3, 2, and then we go to the jumping jacks. Again, starting it up nice and easy. If you need to lessen the impact here, you can always tap it out. Just going one at a time. Again, really focusing on keeping that core pulled in, touching those fingertips up overhead. Awesome, and just keep breathing. We got 3, 2, and then we're going to switch it over to a 1, 2, 3 knee pull. 1, 2, 3 knee pull. We like to call this the 1, 2, 3 Heisman, because with that knee pull position, you're in your Heisman stance. Awesome, and still staying nice and light in those toes. Still keeping that core pulled in. And just going nice and slow this round, warming up the body. 3, 2, we're going to switch it over to butt kicks. Just bringing one heel back in time. Leaning slightly forward, not letting this go into your back. Similar to the jacks. If you need to slow down the impact on this move, you just merge that one at a time. Really focusing, pulling those heels back to your butt. Awesome, keep breathing. And we got 3, 2, and some squats. Bringing those feet out about 2 foot apart. Weight back in those heels, butt squeeze and thrust up at the top. Inhale, exhale, and keep breathing. Driving back through those heels, thrusting those hips forward at the top. Awesome, last 5, 3, 2, and we're going to finish off with some mummy kicks before we start this back over. Some mummy kicks, kicking one foot out at a time, crossing those arms, keeping them up in line with your shoulders. Again, keeping that core nice and tight. Keep breathing. And we got 3, 2, and then we start it all over, back to that jog. It's our second time through the warm-up. So if you can, try to pick up the intensity a little bit. Still inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. You're starting to feel more warmed up. Always bring those feet up off the ground a little bit higher. And we got 3, 2, back to those jacks. Keep breathing. Again, reaching those arms all the way up overhead. Touching the fingertips every time. Awesome, keep breathing. Again, if you need to slow it down and tap it out, just tap it out 1 foot at a time. If you're ready to pick up that pace, last 5 seconds here. We got 3, 2, and back to that 1, 2, 3, shuffle. Again, if you're ready, try to go a little bit quicker. Nice quick steps across. Keeping that weight in the center as you drive that knee up. Awesome, last 10 seconds of this guy. Keep it going. And we got 3, 2, and then back to those butt kicks. Again, bringing those heels all the way up to the booty. Holding that core in tight. Doing our best to slightly lean it forward. Again, if you need to slow this one down, stick it out one at a time. Keep breathing. Last 10 seconds here. Awesome, you got this, stay in it. And we got 3, 2, and squats. At this point, this one was a nice relief because of the warm-up. Really focusing on that movement, sitting back in those heels, engaging those glutes and those lower abs as you come to standing. Awesome, we're almost there. We got 3, 2, and back to those mummy kicks. Bringing those heels out in front of you. No kicks. As we keep those arms up in line with our shoulders. You got this. It's our last round of the warm-up. We only have to go through it one more time. And we got 3, 2, and jog it out. Last time here. If you're ready, try to turn it into a sprint. Picking up that pace, jogging it out as fast as we can. Again, still keeping that core nice and tight. Awesome, keep breathing. Last 10 seconds here. You got this. 3, 2, last time with those jacks. This time jacking it out as quick as you can. Keep breathing. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. You're so close, last 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1, 2, 3, Heisman. Awesome. Just going right across. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Warming up that lateral movement. Last 10 seconds here. Pick up the pace if you can for these last few. 3, 2. Last time with those butt kicks. Awesome, keep breathing. Again, pulling those heels all the way up. Over halfway there. Last 10 seconds, pick up that pace if you can. And we got 3, 2, and squats. Feet out about hip width apart. Sit, butt squeeze. Really focusing on keeping the weight in the heels, engaging those glutes and abs up to the top. Inhale, exhale. Awesome. Keep this one going. We got 5, 3, 2. Last round of those mummy kicks. Awesome, you got this. Keep breathing. It's our last move of the warm-up. Then we get some water and stretch. Keep breathing. Last 10 seconds here. Stay in it, you can do this. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, breathe. Grab some water if you have it. And then we're gonna go right into that stretching. Maybe start with your feet a little wider than hip width. We're gonna take a deep breath in. Reach those arms up overhead. And then exhale, release. Do this 2 more times. Big inhale. Reach up overhead. Exhale. Release. And a big inhale, reaching up This time we're gonna fold it forward on that exhale, pull ourselves down and forward, and then coming all the way down to the toes. You're gonna do your best to try to keep those hips pressing back nice and flat. Should feel a nice stretch along the back of your legs. Okay, then I want you to walk it over to your left-hand side, gently pulling your chest in towards your left knee, leading with the chest. Make sure we're not pulling through the head. Then I'm going to have you walk it over to the right-hand side. Again, pulling on the back of that ankle, bringing your chest towards your right thigh. Still breathing here. Really embracing that big stretch along the back of the right leg. And we're bringing it back to the middle. I'm going to have you coming almost like a squatting, just like a catcher. We're going to press those knees apart with your elbows. You'll be stretching out the groin area, those inner thighs. And then bring those hands to your knees and slowly roll up. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to have you bring one leg back behind, kind of like our butt kickers. We're going to do our best to keep our knees together. If you need to hold on to a wall or the couch or something for balance. Otherwise, do your best to keep that chest up. If you can, slightly engage and squeeze the glute on that side you have up. Should feel a nice stretch along the front of that hip flexor, as well as your quad. We're going to try switching it over to the other side. One side might feel a little tighter than the other. Now try to make it as even as you can. Just keep breathing. Finding that balance. Perfect. Okay, last one. We're going to stretch out those hip flexors. You're going to bring yourself into a split stance position. And bring one leg forward, one leg back. You want to stay a little bit up on that toe, on that back leg. As you bend that forward leg, try to keep that back leg as straight as you can, pushing down through the hip. So you should feel a big stretch all along the front of the hip right there. If you need to come down lower, you can always bring yourself down lower. And reach that arm up. Really reach up towards the sky as you engage and stretch that hip. Keep breathing. Okay, now we're going to turn it, do that same thing on the other side. Staying up on that toe on that back leg, keeping that back leg as straight as you can. Weight in the heel of that forward foot. Then reach the same arm as that back leg up and stretch. Looking for a big stretch along the front of that hip. The hips generate a lot of power. Really important to stretch before we go into a lot of these quick movements. Perfect. Okay, shake those legs out. Grab some more water if you need it. In 15 seconds, we are going to start with our first circuit. So again, each circuit's only going to be 4 exercises. We're going to go through each circuit 3 times, 30 seconds of each exercise, and then we go to the next one. So we're going to start first with a squat to knee drive in 3, 2, and we're going to squat, drive that knee up. Squat, drive that other knee up. Awesome. Keeping the weight back in those heels. Squeezing that belly button in as you bring that knee up. Some of its balance. Legs in, core all at once. Enjoy this low impact exercise while we got it. We got 3, 2, we're going to pick it up to a suicide shuffle. We're going to start at the side, shuffle it over, touch down, shuffle it over, touch down, shuffle it over, touch down. Awesome. You should get 3 to 4 steps in between that shuffle. Breathing. Holding that belly button in tight as you come down. Awesome. Nice light in those toes. We got 3, 2, 2-way jumping jacks. So we're going to go once to the side, once to the front, to the motion. But once you get the motion, especially just the arms, then I want you to try to pick up that pace. Like our jumping jacks from the beginning, if you need to slow down the tempo, tap one foot out at a time. We got 3, 2, and then bring it down to a plank. 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Bringing those knees in towards the chest. Keeping those hands right under your shoulders in that plank. Keep breathing. Holding that belly button in nice and tight. Pick up the pace if you can. Last 3, 2, and rest. You get 30 seconds to grab some water, shake it out, start that whole circuit over again. So it wasn't too bad. This next round, since now you know the moves, and you've had a chance to practice, I want you to try to pick up the pace, go a little bit quicker on each exercise. Starting again in that squat to knee drive. In 3, 2, and go. Do that squat, drive that knee up. Exhale. Every time we pull the knee up towards that chest, keep the weight back in those heels. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Awesome. Last 10 seconds. Keep breathing. Try to get a few more in. 3, 2, and back to that suicide shuffle. I'm gonna switch to your lengthwise, so I have a little more room, and then not running into stuff. But still, it's 3 to 4 little steps. Try to squat down nice and low on that tap, keeping that chest up. Awesome, keep breathing. You got this. Last 5, 3, 2, and then back to those two-way jacks. Overhead. Perfect. To the side, and the front. Side, and front. Awesome. You got this. Good, keeping that core pulled in nice and tight. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and then back down to those mountain climbers. Hands under those shoulders. You need to slow it down. Let's hold that plank and just breathe. Focus on keeping that belly button pulled in. You can do those mountain climbers. Run it out as quick as you can. Last 10 seconds. Awesome job. 3, 2, and rest. Awesome. Deep breaths. Grab some water if you need it. We only have one more round of that circuit. Shake out those legs. Try to keep yourself moving. Awesome. Last round. Starting this one in 3, 2, and go. Last round of that squat to knee drive. Inhale, exhale. Working the legs and the abs at the same time. Keep breathing. Last 10. Exhale, inhale, exhale. 3, 2, and last time in that shuffle. Bring it down. Shuffle, 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 and back down. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you power back up. 3 to 4 quick little steps. And touching it down. Awesome, last 5. You can do this. 3, 2, back to those two-way jacks. Last 30 seconds of these. Awesome, last 5. 2, mountain climbers. Last 30 seconds, you can do it. And breathe, pulling those knees in. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Hands under their shoulders. Keep breathing. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Woo. Okay. So you're gonna take a breather, grab some water. We have one more circuit. Same idea, 4 exercises, 30 seconds for each move. We're gonna go through it 3 times, and then we'll cool down. Grab some water. We're gonna start this next circuit in less than 20 seconds. All right, we're gonna start our first move with stance jacks. Important cue for this one. We wanna make sure we keep our back nice and flat, holding that core in tight as we come down. It's kind of like that side hamstring stretch in the beginning. So I'm gonna start this out in 3, 2, and go. So we're gonna hop it out like a jack to the inside, into the middle, to the outside. So again, if you can do these nice and quick, with a nice form, pick up that pace. If you need to slow it down, you can always tap, step, step. So go at whatever pace feels right for you. If you can hop, hold that core nice and tight. We got 3, 2, then we're gonna go into speed skaters. To the side, to the side. So your visual here is like you're ice skating or roller skating down the road, hopping it over to the side. Once you feel like you have your balance and have that motion down, pick up the pace, go a little bit quicker. Speed skaters. We got 3, 2, and then high knees. Kind of like the jog. Pulling those knees up a little bit higher. If you need to slow this down, again, bring it to a standing march. Really focusing on driving those knees up. We're gonna make sure we hold that core in nice and tight. Slightly bending that upper body forward. And we got 3, 2, last one. Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Hop it back into a plank. Hop it back in. Quick feet again. If the hop is too much, you can always step it back into your plank. Step, step, step back in. And then quick feet in. Nice and light those toes. Core pulled in nice and tight. Keep breathing. And we got 3, 2, and rest. 30 seconds. Grab some water. Stretch it out. I'm still here with you. Keep breathing. Keeping that body moving. Ooh, starting this second circuit. Starting back over in those stance jacks, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, and go. Drop down, middle. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you come back up from that jack. Again, slow it down if you need to. Otherwise, try to keep this pace going. Nice flat back. Sitting those hips back. Less than 10 seconds here. 3, 2, speed skaters to the side. Want to hold your core in nice and tight here. Really helps you with that lateral side movement. Nice little hops. Working those outer hips and inner thighs. Just 10 seconds. We got 3, 2, back to those high knees. Driving those knees up as high as you can. Keep breathing. Again, if you need to slow this one down, knee drive. Also helps lessen the impact for those of you with knee issues. Last 10 seconds here. We got 3, 2, and those quick feet planks. Quick feet. Hop it back. Quick feet. And then hop it back. Keep breathing. Hop it back. Inhale. Exhale as you hop. So close. So we can get one more. We got 3, 2, and rest. Woo. We have one more round of that. You got this. Last 2 minutes of work. And then we'll cool it down. Deep breaths in. It's our last round. Give it all you got. Starting at 3, 2, and go. Last time of those jacks. Inhale and exhale. Send down through those hips. Keep breathing. Last 10. Awesome, you got this. In 3, we're going to those skaters. And hopping over. Speed skaters. Last round here. Do your best to keep that pace going, even though we're getting tired. You got this. Holding that core in nice and tight. Last 10. Keep breathing. 3, 2, last time in those high knees. Drive those knees up as high as you can. Holding that belly button in. Awesome job. Last 15 seconds. Take a breather if you need it. Then push through. 3, 2, last round of those quick feet planks. Quick feet. Drop it down. Back up. Quick feet. Drop it down. Back up. Quick feet. Drop it down. You got this. Keep it going. Drop it down. Quick feet. Drop it. Awesome, last one. And blink. And rest. Woo! Deep breaths. Grab some water. And when you're ready, we'll be back at the center. We're going to start out with those deep breaths from the beginning. So we're going to take the feet out, little wide hip width. Deep breath in. And then big exhale. Another big deep breath in. And then exhale. More big deep breath in. On this exhale, I want you to fold it forward. Pushing those hips back. Bringing that chest forward. Reaching for your toes. This one, I want you to let your head just hang. Letting that neck and upper back decompress. One more big deep breath in here. And slowly roll it up. Okay, we're going to set up in that same hip flexor stretch from the beginning. Bringing that back leg as straight as we can, stand up on that toe. weight in that heel of that forward bent leg, and reach up. Then this time I want you to bring it forward and then down towards the floor. Again, keeping that back leg as straight as you can, dropping that hip down towards the floor. Should feel a greater stretch this time along that hip. Okay, we're going to push that forward leg nice and straight. Then we're going to keep that body leaning forward over that front leg. Still nice and light in that back foot. You should feel a nice stretch along the back of the leg on that forward foot. If you can, bring your chest even further down. You can gently pull on the back of that ankle. Then we're going to bring it to the middle. Pivot to the other side, do that same thing all over again. Starting first with that hip flexor. Driving that hip down towards the ground, keeping that back leg nice and straight as you keep the weight in the heel of that forward foot. Then we're bring it down and forward again, keeping that back leg as straight as we can, dropping that hip down towards the floor to get a nice stretch along that hip flexor. Then we're going to straighten out that front leg again. Keep staying nice and light in that back toe. Bring the chest towards the knee of that forward leg. You should feel a nice stretch along your hamstring, the back of that leg. Perfect. Slowly roll back up. Woo. We're going to go into that quad stretch again. We're going to bring one leg back behind your butt. Do your best to keep those knees together. Keeping the chest forward. Awesome. And switch it over to the other side. Getting a nice stretch along the front of that leg. You're going to want to stretch those quads after all of those squats. Awesome. Your last one, I want you to bring your arms up overhead. We're going to grab one elbow, pulling it back. Should feel a nice stretch along your lat, your tricep. Deep breaths. Then we're going to try that same thing on the other side, getting a nice stretch along the lat. And make sure we keep these nice and stretched too after all of the planks and jumping jacks. Awesome. Great job with the cardio interval training. Remember to drink a lot of water, eat some healthy food to replenish your body, and I will see you next time.